Okay, today is the 14th of December. We are just approaching to the mid-month. All right, tomorrow, 15th of December. Well, is it a good time to be buying into the market? Now you can see from the my background collage, you can see that we have the UK Prime Minister Boris, definitely not a happy man, yeah, because we just saw the first case of a Omicron variant patient pass on. All right, this is something not very nice to start off the Christmas period, but definitely this is something that we have to take note, yeah? Now, of course, Reddit, right, Reddit, many of the shares like CME are all coming, they all are coming off right now because Reddit traders are going for it itself. So seemingly now some traders are really licking their wounds very badly as the stock price kept coming off. Then, of course, we have the Turkish lira. Wow, really, this is terrible. It's going down again. And of course, Bitcoin is currently trading much lower. All right, now Bitcoin now trading at about $47,000. And I still hang on to my view that I believe that the Bitcoin will be going down to about 43 to even as low as $38,000. Okay, so let's see what do we have to offer later today. Now, once again, disclaimer and supply as usual. Now, end of the day is this, my job is to make sure that I find good trades for you. Your job is to make money from the market yourself. But of course, all liability will be all self-bonded, yeah? Okay. Now, of course, joke of the day, let's take a look now. Federal Reserve say we have a process, but I never say it was a good process. Now, apparently now more and more people are coming on board and say that Federal Reserve did a terrible job and transitory shouldn't be even be named or used at all. Well, again, it's always like this. When he's doing fine, no one say anything, everybody's happy. And of course, all the people from millionaires to billionaires to triple time billionaire, like, you know, Elon Musk and stuff like that, no one complain. Only when things get dicier or trade things that doesn't go flow well, people start to play, and it's always like that. So undeniable as well, as much as we all know that Jerome Powell is probably one of the most influential men, is definitely not having a good time. Yeah. So the thing is this, will we have a hyperinflation or will we have a stagflation? All these are on the cards right now, and traders are all having their own views and thoughts, okay? Now, for me, it's all right. I make things easier, like what you see right now today. Now, yesterday, I mentioned that the China stock market is near a high. And of course, when I said this, the Chinese market was trading. It was trading at approximately somewhere here. Let me just get my annotate up. Okay, here we go. It was trading about 16,525. Yeah, yeah, it was trading there, and I said that right. Most likely we have A, B, C, E momentum, and of course I said that the market will likely be resisted at about 16,620, and of course it really happened to stop there beautifully. And I mentioned that most likely we will see the Chinese stock market, China A50, going down to 16,050. So what did the market did? Okay, let's take a look. So you can see now on your screen that the market really came off. The market went the high, and then it reversed all the way and closed near to 16,266. Now my view is still there. My view is that the market should be able to come down to the Fibonacci figure, and that's 16,050 level. And of course, it could be nearer to the MA 200, which is about 15,938. So guys, again, if you think that I did a pretty decent job, please give me the China A50 spot on. Yeah, it did, and I can use it for this marketing. All right, because yesterday we are doing this live, and of course, many of you were online and you guys saw it, and of course because we are doing it on Trade with the Boys Facebook page at the same time, so even more people saw it. And yep, indeed, it shows that, right, technical analysis, as long as you know how to utilize it properly, you should be able to make some money. All right, so guys, do me a favor, if you think that I did a decent job on the China A50, because if the China A50 is coming down, naturally we will see the Hang Seng coming down. And of course, yesterday Hang Seng came down from the high to the low, almost 500 points. So of course, many of the TWB students have benefited from it because they just have to follow what we have to share during MAO. All right, thank you once again to King Hua, Jerry, Janet, Louis, Louis and Anthony and Susan. Thank you very much. All right. Now, of course, not only have that today, I have 3 spot on calls. The other one that I done was on Hang Seng. I told you, right? I say Hang Seng, if the China A50 is coming down, Hang Seng will be coming down too. So I said the Hang Seng will be coming down to 24,105. That was what I said the first one. Remember, I said that 24,105. But I did say that if the market continue to fall and break pivot 1, there is a very small but possible probability that the market will cover the entire chocolate bar, because this is a chocolate bar, right? That's why I purposely left the line over here itself. And that is like exactly, it was around here itself, just slightly below the pivot 2. And I said that there is a possibility, but I didn't say that, well, 100% or 90%. I did say that there's a possibility. And of course, what happened? Oh my goodness, look at it. Look at it. The Hang Seng went up to the 24,351. And then after that itself, right, it broke the pivot 1, which is here, 24,405. This is where we went into short, right? This is when we shorted below OP. Then after that, we booked some profit here. And then it went all the way down. And the incredible part is this KTR -3. And the market just basically held there for more than an hour. Okay, it's pretty interesting. And after that itself, when the market did a single yellow right here, you can see throughout the boys were dumping, they were selling. Very clear, they were selling while the market think that it's bottoming out. So traditional traders will think that the market is bottom out. But for us itself, right, we can see the KSI. We can see the KSI and look at the way the activity, selling activity actually surged. So we know that Hang Seng will fall further. And of course, Hang Seng went all the way down. And incredibly, it really came down to the level that I mentioned. So 23,704 was traded. And it was really exactly the level that we mentioned, because that is our chocolate bar, which always call it KCB. All right, incredible. This is how the market is doing right now. The algorithm is incredible. Really, the algorithm is really nuts. Okay, thank you, Susan. If you put a spot on call for me, I really appreciate that. All right, one more to go, and you can see that students making money. So you can see that many students make money. Some people have initial losses in the morning. Then after that, they make back. Allison make $200 from there as well. Fantastic, Allison. And of course, Judy also make. And I think Elise may have made also. And of course, some of my other students, they made also, see, put the kaching, all right, they make some good money from shorting the market. And of course, they profit from there. Now, of course, the other one is this one here itself. Oops, there's some into the PowerPoint. Oh, yeah. So you can see for this one, this is the Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, I'm staying very bearish on it right now, because I believe that this market, Bitcoin will trade lower. Now, why do I say that? Because I have a BNB movement here, and we have the extension. So the extension tells me that if the market stays below 47,000, there is a possibility for the Bitcoin to go down to the -1x1 extension. And that's for 43,400 level. And of course, look at Bitcoin yesterday after we talked about it at 48,000, right? You can see that we were talking about this and it was trading at 48,000. You can see that, yeah, it fits, yeah, exactly. So we're not like doing any super impulse, or we just do screenshotting, And of course, the Bitcoin travels down all the way to the low of 45,000. So again, all these are pretty amazing, because we say that it will come down to pivot 1 itself, and indeed it really went below pivot 1. So all these analysis are all made during yesterday, this MAO, all right? So you cannot lie about this, because all these are all available, screenshot, and it's live on Zoom and on Facebook. So which means that no one can bluff, okay? This is really upright. So if those people who actually follow through the MAOs and make some decision on their own, you definitely have made some money, yeah? Okay, thank you very much, guys, for all these spot on calls and your encouragement. I really appreciate that. Now, for the key US economic data, we will have tonight, we have the PPI data. This is the producer price index. We are expecting a sideways movement, but if anytime this thing really goes up much higher than the 0.8, the 0.6 forecast, this will spook the market, yeah? So if the numbers are like 0.7, 0.8, or 0.9, this will definitely spook the market further. So traders, please watch out as of 9:30 p.m. Singapore time. Now the Dow Jones, when it opens after the Omicron virus news came out, immediately the market reacted and went down to 35,600 series. Then it stayed there flat for more than 2.5 hours. And as usual, they came in to buy out the market, but incredibly, the last 45 minutes again, right, the market pumped and dumped. Now this is not a good sign because this shows that the market is getting jittery and they're getting worried. And of course, now the question is this: will the Santa Claus rally going to happen? Because now the market's coming down. Now, do note, I already said back then last week that before we have a Santa Claus rally, obviously prior to a rally is always a sell-off. Okay, sell-off, consolidate, rally. All right. So of course, if you want to have a rally in this coming December 24th, 25th period, then of course you must have some selling, right? So to me itself, this is really part and parcel of trading. And I cannot deny this. Yesterday, I mean, friends around me were shorting the market, and I will tell you way in advance that most likely this will happen before 15th of December, which is actually tomorrow. Yeah. So which means that you're saying, Kel, you're going to see some more selling today. Well, by logic itself, right, there should be a bit more selling today, yeah, by logic. So let's see later on during my technical analysis and see whether have the market change in perception or direction, yeah. Now, S&P 500 retreats from the record to start the week, and the Dow sheds 300 points. Okay, so what happened is that now investors again turn. I mean, all these news are all written by some journalists. So whatever they say, just take the keywords. Okay, don't get involved too much with whatever they're trying to explain to you because you get affected. Okay, so they say that they remain cautious. That one day they were optimistic, today they're cautious. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, it's the Omicron variant that will affect the economy and what Federal Reserve will do. This one we all understand that as well. All right, so of course, reopening play like airlines, cruise line were all hit, and I told you guys to avoid them at all costs. I told you before. And of course, American Airlines, Delta Airlines, United Airlines all went down between 4% to 5%. And of course, Moderna went up because now seemingly Dr. Fauci says that the COVID booster shots have an optimal care and likely is good because now if you're fully vaccinated, it's not good enough. The new research says that fully vaccinated has little defense with the Omicron variant. Okay, some reports, you have to get your own. Okay, and because of that, they say that you must technically go and get the booster shot to be really well protected. So gosh, it's no wonder this morning when I go past my CC itself, so many people were all taking their booster shots already. Okay, so the thing is this: with the inflation going right now and Federal Reserve having their meeting, everybody is looking at what they have to say. But with the parade of federal speakers, they're all wanting the central bank to end 120 billion monthly bond purchases ASAP. This shows that, why would they want it to be taken out? Because if they don't do that, they can't really get their bottom line up. So with all these things itself, right, more and more people, I think this is going to be out front now with the parade of this Fed officials are all doing this, forcing or at least implying there's a very, very 99.9 chance that Federal Reserve will definitely say, okay, let's do 30 billion. Yeah. So with that itself, would that send the market into a spiral? I don't think so. I don't think so. A bit of knee-jerk, yes, but not the spiral and come all the way down. I don't think so. Yeah. So of course, with that, right, you can take a look at what happened to the Dow Jones yesterday. So the Dow Jones opened here. It's between two pivots. The KSI was green and it was uptick. So logically, it was good. So it went up. Yeah. But the incredible part is that, as you know, we have a very powerful system called pivot. Yeah, the technique called pivot. And pivot is most useful for what? Let me ask my students right now. All my students are online now, 39 of you, right? Usually pivot is most powerful for what purposes? Please key your answer right now while I get some water, yeah? What pivot is most powerful for what purpose? All right, so please key your answer right now. We'll get some water. Now today I have to protect my voice because I have 3 sessions today back to back. 11 to 12, 12, then have a quick lunch, then 1 o'clock come back for the US stocks. Then after 3 o'clock we have the revision. Oh my God. Okay, but I'm enjoying it. No worries. All right, so what's the answer, guys? Haven't seen anyone typing yet. Let me see what's your answer. What is pivot most powerful for? All right. Yay, correct. Melvin, you got it correct. Turning point. So since Melvin, you're the first person to text in itself, then of course, I would like to reward you something, okay? I would like to reward you with 2.88 ADA coin. All right, Susan, I need to take note, yeah? I was just waiting for someone to reply to me. All right, Anthony, you almost reached there itself, okay? Almost. Yes, it's most powerful for turning point, reversal. So now actually everybody on hindsight, but isn't it? Because I did post yesterday. What happened? Take a look, guys. Oh my goodness, look at how brilliant is this. The market opens here itself, and they went all the way up, and look at it, incredibly, it stopped perfectly at the pivot point, pivot point, pivot point. And once it starts to move away from the pivot point, more or less, we know that the selling is about to complete. And of course, when it goes below OP, that's it. And when the market touched the OP, we double confirm it, and look at the way the market came down. And of course, this is the OP of the day, and the market pivot 2 is here. So if the market loses OP and pivot 2, no need to say there will be more selling. And of course, the market went all the way down. And look at it, guys. Look at it. Look at the way the market sold down. Oh my goodness. It's like 400 points sell off. Yeah, 400 points because the market failed to stay above OP. That's how powerful it is. Okay, guys? So now you understand why itself, right? I love my pivot very much because it's very good. As long as you know how to utilize it itself, right? You're definitely going to make some good money. Yeah. Now, of course, on gold, it's quite interesting. Now, gold was the totally opposite now. Gold, the opening price is actually above pivot 1. So above OP, above pivot 1, there's only one thing to do, right? Above OP, above pivot 1, only one thing to do. CCRY buy. But KSI, you notice, is red and it's uptick red, right? So which means that you must take profit along the way. So that means above OP, I can buy. CCRY, I buy. But because KSI is red in color and it's uptick, so that means that I must actually consider to take profit ASAP or as and when there is a good chance to take profit. So that is how you utilize your KSI, yeah? So now let's take a look, everybody. This is crazy, guys. This is really crazy. So the first of all, when the market opens and then it did the CCRY, can you see it touches the OP? It touches the OP and then after that move, right? KSI turned green, no blue bars, so the gold went up first round. Then after that, subsequently, it goes sideways. All right, there was some multiple CCRY. Then after that, the KCX blink at the bottom, and it concurs with the KSI green. So that's why you buy, and gold went up all the way. Now, what is insane is that gold, the moment it hit this point here, which is actually on your screen, 1791.6, exactly there, the gold turned down and sell down all the way to the opening price of the day. And of course, what happened again, the whole thing repeats because the market cannot break OP, right? CCRY was a buy and gold went up. This is really crazy, guys. So all I'm trying to say is this, all these technical points are made available on your screen. As long as you know what to use them, you can actually consider to use them well. You can do short or can do buy and keep the risk low and make more money from the market. Yeah, so that's pretty cool yesterday. All right, so let's look at some local and global news right now. Prime Minister Boris Johnson says at least one patient has died with the Omicron COVID variant in UK. Now, at least one. Okay, so we know that that means that they are very selective, their words, but they meant that there's more, right? But of course, it's not confirmed yet, okay? And do note, okay, according to this UK Health Secretary, Sajid Javid, says that the Omicron is spreading at a phenomenal rate and cases were doubling every few days. Yeah, oh my God. Okay, so the thing is this, they say that the booster shot will definitely help. And then, but then UK is going to face a tidal wave of Omicron infections, okay? And of course, this actually causes the UK, has raised up UK corona threat to level 4, the second highest level in light of the spread of Omicron. All right, so now in UK now every day it's about nearly 50,000 cases every day. Now at the point itself, right, it's almost like everyone, it's a matter of time, everyone will get the virus. Yeah. So this is what's happening now in UK. But of course, on the side note itself, right, US also got their own problem. Apparently, a US tornado came in very harshly and whacked Kentucky very badly. And of course, look at it, it uprooted almost practically anything in the pathway. Yeah. Then of course, Japan also has strong earthquake recently. Seemingly now that this coming December is not that kind. Yeah. So in Tokyo, apparently there are strong earthquakes going. I mean, quakes are going on. It's not earthquakes, it's just quakes. Yeah. And look at the thing itself, right? This actually makes the people in Japan very, very uneasy. And of course, the crazy part in US again, for some reason itself, right? Yellowstone, you know, the place that we saw in the movie, Yellowstone, right? In fact itself, in just a single month, have 280 earthquakes. Now, of course, that particular place do have lots of quakes, but the people getting worried. How come getting more and more and more and more? And the numbers keep on going higher. So now the thing is this, we really hope that the Black Swan event is just only going to stay as Omicron. Because if there's going to be another Black Swan event and there's going to be another nature thingy, or what we call it as the act of God, then this is going to be very bad. Because really at this moment right now, no economy can actually take any blow from it itself. Yeah, and of course Japan, this earthquake in Tokyo is really very scary because anytime if the Tokyo get hit again, this is going to be very bad. Yeah, the last time we saw this it was the Kobe earthquake back then, right? So I really hope that this is not going to happen. Yeah, so this is something that we're going to take a look here. So now the Turkish lira plunges to fresh low ahead of the anticipated interest rate cut. Yeah, so again, this show you that, right, by doing increasing interest rate doesn't help. By cutting, it's making it worse. All right. So this is what's happening right now in the Turkey, and because Turkey FX reserve is not enough, and this is going to be a problem. And of course, when your real interest rate are in a deeply negative position itself, right, this is going to give your currency more problem. And this is what's happening right now in Turkey. And I say it again, hopefully it doesn't spread around the whole world itself. Now, some important market information for your reference. This is very important for this morning. Now, do note, okay, meme stock like AMC and GameStop tumble to the lowest level in months as investors dump risky position. Now, I already told you guys long time ago, avoid AMC, avoid GameStop. I told you guys really it's really gone because they already pump and dump, and only people that are holding itself are really retailers. So AMC dipped 7% because at the CEO Adam Aron and CFO Sean Goodman have already sold a significant portion of stock. They have been selling. This guy Aaron has been selling for a while already. So I don't understand why some people are still buying it. All right, he's been selling quite a fair bit. And at a time when he was involved, when the share was going up, I told you guys the moment he sell, you must get out. And truth be told, he has sold quite a fair bit already. And of course, look at it. GameStop was hit. GameStop was hit. And of course, companies like this, Bed Bath and Beyond, also got hit. So all these counters, once with the meme mania, has now come back to roost. And of course, this can only get worse because more and more people will dump these out stocks. And of course, this will be bad. So that's why all these things, right, guys, don't you realize it's the same thing? You can enjoy all you want when it's going up. But once they have finished the whole game itself, all is over. Yeah. So that is what's happening right now in the market. And of course, the other names that on Reddit, Wall Street Bet, right? Other one looking at Clover Health. This one, I also tell you to avoid this totally. I said that this counter will also get hit, and truth be told, all got hit. But of course, do note at the moment now, the AMC stock is still up at 1,000%. This is how crazy it is. And GameStop is at 620%. Oh my goodness. Because this stock came from very, very, very low prices. So that's why it's not wrong for it to be like 1,000%. In US itself, 1,000% is really nothing, really. Right? This is the difference between us and them in Singapore. So on the next note, right, 90% of Bitcoin supply has been mined, and 4 other crypto updates for you to know. Okay, so let me tell you first. Now, crypto executives testified before the Congress already, and at the moment now, right, seemingly there are more and more regulation on it. Then Kickstarter says it's moving into blockchain. That is pretty good. But then again, this guy, Aaron Glacier, upgrade Ethereum went live. So this guy's a developer, and he feels that, right, Ethereum should go higher. And of course, constitutional DAO, all right, shut down in November. All right, DAO, all right. Okay, they are all doing that basically of this, and 90% of the Bitcoin supply of 21 million has been mined, and that means that right, the remainder will be all the way in a different time. All right, so this is whereby the demand will be there if let's say there is a good reason to hold that, but if not itself, right, I think that the interest is kind of coming down a little bit, and that's why we need the price to go down a little bit more to gain back all the people's attention once again. Now, of course, Rich Burston says that, right, you can own everything, but not the tech and crypto, all right? He says that go slow, yeah, apparently. He says that this scarcity of capital will spell opportunities, and he's still picking as energy as his main driver, similar here. And of course, he says that, right, this is the guy. He says that, right, the cryptocurrency is a major problem, and he felt that cryptocurrency is the biggest financial bubble ever in history. And he says that, right, it could fall even as much as 90%. So everything is different views, different thoughts, and of course they give very, very scary view. And after that, they get a lot of eyeball. Now, I put it this way to you guys: if Bitcoin do go down 90%, I think the country like Salvador will definitely go crazy. It'll be creating havoc there. So I don't think so itself. Yeah, I seriously don't think so. A pullback, yes, but a sell down to 90%. Now, this company is saying that they're looking at a 13% gain. All right, Oppenheimer, all right, all looking at that, and they say that because they see the economy recovery, and they're also saying that the S&P 500 will be going to 5,000, and this is the same number as what Tom Lee says, Goldman Sachs says. So seemingly now everybody are all looking at S&P to reach 5,000. But the thing is this: when I see that everybody is looking to go for 5,000 and they're very confident, they tell you that they will definitely go there. Usually we know what will be happening pretty soon, yeah? So that's the reason why, although they say that they have a stellar third quarter earnings with 81% making better than profit, I kind of like don't know how do I explain this. They are having a better earnings, but the stocks are not performing. This is the scary part itself, dear all. So I'm not too sure what's happening with the data because I'm not in the fundamental or I'm checking all this data, but we know that, right, the 52 weeks high and low shows a very, very negative divergence compared to what we are seeing right now. And of course, and with the Federal Reserve now going to remove the $120 billion soon, I believe that the market is going to wake up and say, look, you know why? Let's take some profit. So Jim Cramer says that the S&P 500 is set up for the year-end rally, for the Santa Claus rally. Now this one, do note, it was on the 8th of December, so already like 6 days ago, yeah? Not to discredit him, but he did say that, why is it going up? His reason is pretty simple. The last time we saw, right, when the VIX was actually bottoming out, the S&P was at a high level, and then after that, the market really fell like a rock, right? Down 900 points for the Dow Jones. So he's trying to say that now the VIX is still down, so which means that, but if the VIX stay down, that means that there's a good chance for the SPX, which is S&P, will go higher. And he's also saying that, right, he's looking at 5,000 level. So everybody now are all getting such a genius. They know that you go to 5,000. The question now is at 4,700. Might as well buy a lot right now and then make a lot of money. Correct enough? Isn't that the best way to do that? So that's the reason why I say that maybe the selling is important so that we can look to buy at a cheaper level. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So we can see that on 2 days ago, the VIX came down all the way and it went to 18.69. And I say that anybody want to buy, I told you the reason why, because we have the RSI is near the common point. And of course, I believe that no one is going to buy VIX. But you can see that yesterday, the VIX recovered to 20 and the US Dow Jones came down by 320 points for the Dow Jones and 200 points for the NASDAQ. So this again tell you why yesterday, all right, I keep on asking you to buy the VIX. For those people who bought the VIX itself, do let me know, all right? I'd love to tell you. Now, my view on VIX is pretty clear. I believe that VIX will be able to go higher soon, and that number will be 24. That's my first target. And undeniable, there's a gap between here itself. It will be about 27, yeah? So traders, this is what I'm looking at, 24 to 27. Now, downside, I will put as 14. Now, 14 means about 10 points away, but it's okay. sorry, it was 6 point away, because now it's at 20, right? So then, of course, the 6 point downside risk versus 24, it will 4 point upside, or could even be 7, yeah, all depending on the market. Now, my personal view is this: I still think that this VIX will go higher, yeah. Okay, so that is VIX for you. Oops, morning. Huh? Now, yesterday I showed you, right, the fear and greed index. I say that we are at 38 right now, and I gave you two key, very important data: the net new 52 weeks high versus the 52 weeks low on the NYSE, and the CBOE 5-day average put and call ratio. Both of them, one is a very low level, very scary for a market that's seemingly telling me that they did a stellar result and stuff. Maybe in October to November, the stock price did recover, but look at it recently, right? Within a shorter time period, the market sell down faster than a speeding bullet. And of course, the people are getting worried, and that's why they buy a lot more puts in the market. Now, of course, if the market goes up, the puts will expire worthless, and of course, you will lose money. But sometime in life, right, as much as you think that you're the lion, but when they come together, a group of hyenas, they are smaller than lion, they can go for the kill, yeah? So now the thing is I try to get the data for you, but for some strange reason, right, the fear and greed index is no longer available, at least for today. Surprisingly, yes, I tried to refresh my screen many times. I don't get to see this, and it shows that the last refresh is on the 13th of December. Yeah, so maybe you guys can try it out and see whether the eye went to the wrong place. Well, this is the usual place I get, so it can't be wrong. Okay, guys, take note of that. Then, of course, because of that, I can tell you this big if it's not around and the technology is coming down, I believe that innovation will be seeing more downside to come. Yeah, so later on when I do the US stock, please be around. All right, later on at about 1 p.m. Singapore time, I will do a short US stock session technical analysis on Tesla, Apple, ARKK, ETF. All right, is it time to buy more or is it time to cut? So this is something that I think everybody wants to know. So I'll see you on the Trade with the Boys Facebook page at 1 p.m. Yep, I'll see you there. Okay, you can invite your friends to join in and we can actually share together. Okay, all right, so that is what I'm going to offer for you for today. All right, so with that aside, let's study the charts once again. The bull goes moo, the bear goes grr, and the lemming go. It could be different this time. Yep, let's go. Now, China A50 this morning ended interesting as a flat doji right now. And it's really kind of resisted at my 16,400 level. Okay, you can see that 16,400 is kind of resisting right now. Now, my view still stands. I repeat, my view still stands. Okay, I still think that there will be some selling in the market in the near term. And give me a moment, please. And always can come to this segment. My phone call was up to ring with a white. Yeah, market is coming off a little bit, dear people. Just give me a sec. Okay. All right. So the thing is this, I believe that the China market will come off a bit more. I still believe that it will come down to here at that 16,050. Yeah. So that's my view on China. It will not change. So let's see whether am I right later. Okay, let's look at Hang Seng right now. Now, I promised my Hang Seng friends and students to talk more Hang Seng today. Let me share with you now. Hang Seng, as you can see very clearly, we have a BMB, right? Can you see that? We have a BMB yesterday, yeah? So BMB means there will be extension, okay, that might be traded. So it could be 25,075. That is the upside. The downside could be as low as 22,998. Oh my God. Now we are having now the Hang Seng at 23,608. Now, if the Hang Seng is to drop to 22,998, it will have to break the recent low itself. And I kind of believe that it could actually happen. Now, why do I say that? Because first of all, the market has been coming down, right? Okay, coming down, yeah. Then we have a bottom out here, which we mentioned, yeah. Then the market goes up, true. But the thing is this downside and the upside now is about 1/3 and lesser. And now the market is coming down, we are speaking right now. So which means that if the market do come down further and break the pivot 2 itself, right, it could actually send the market really into a spiral. And this could actually lead to 22,998 because the KSI has been red all the way and it's an uptick rate. That means the selling pressure is actually in the market. Wow. So if the Hang Seng is to drop down, definitely a lot of stop loss will be triggered here, right? Because everybody will put their stop loss around this area. So if the market trigger a stop loss, definitely the market will trigger down, and this will really spin the market down to 22,998. So that is a small possibility, not 100%, but it can go down, yeah? So I believe that if it goes continue to go down, 22,998 will be a level. But the thing is this, once the market go to this point, I think this is a very good time to buy, okay? I repeat, if the market ever come down to this point, 22,998, it will be a good time to buy, okay? Are we clear with this? If everybody is clear, please key HK now into the group chat. Please type the word HK into the current Facebook group, yeah, HK, okay? 22,998 is the figure. A pretty nice number though. Okay, all right. Because I promised them that today I will do a very good sharing on Hang Seng, and I just kind of feeling that this might actually happen, yeah? Now, of course, for the Hang Seng to drop down to this point, to be losing another 600 points. That means that the China market must drop by at least 400 points, or the Dow Jones must lose at least like 500 points. Do you agree with that? That means that the market have to go down by 500 points for the Dow Jones. So is it even possible for the Dow Jones to be down 500 points? Well, I'm not too sure. Let's just take a look, yeah? Thank you guys for all the contribution. Thank you from Brian, Jerry, Eugenio, Han Yu, Janet, Vincent, Paul, Cheng Hui, Peter Leong, Edmund Cole, Kwok, sorry. Yeah, and okay, let's take a look here on the US Dow Jones. Now, why do I want you guys to come online today? Because it's so powerful. Look at it. It's also a BNB. The US stock market Dow Jones, if it goes up, it's 36,678. That is the BNB 1x1 extension, yeah? All right, the positive one. But the negative one, the minus 1x1, this would bring the Dow all the way down to 35,125. Now, what is the Dow Jones today? 35,682. So if you look at this number now, you do the minus, is about 500 points. Oh my goodness. You see that? I did not prepare myself, but I just have this imprint in my mind. And indeed, it's 500 points. The thing is this, the market must drop 500 points for the Dow Jones Hang Seng to drop 500 points. So 600 points, sorry. So what do you think, guys? What do you think? Yeah? Now, why am I saying that this could be tough? Because first of all, look at it. We have MA30 at the bottom, MA200 at the bottom. So which means that the current market now is all trading above the 2MA. Trading above the 2MA means the market is actually very bullish, okay? Bullish. So it takes something really scary to change the entire momentum. So watch out for this. There's a cage SL here itself. The cage support level, let me take a look. The support level will be at 35,642, yeah? 35,642. I think that will be the level that we should be watching out. If the market break below 35,642, then the market may be coming down to here. Now, this 35,497 will be the first support the market must hold up, okay? No matter how, they have to hold up. Now, if any time it really loses this, and then the selling will come. The selling will be 35,125, and that is the minus 1x1 value, right? Now, same thing again, if the Dow Jones do come down, then this will be a lovely time to buy. But of course, at the moment now, the KSI is green and it's surging upwards, so it becomes very difficult for this Dow to come down, right? So the question mark is this: how come the market dropped so much yesterday and the KSI stayed green? And in fact, the green is even higher because that means there's relentless people buying regardless at any level. So which means that if any time if the market breaks down and the KSI flip from green to red, the selling will be really out of this world. Yeah. So traders, please be mindful of what I just shared with you today. Okay, I'm just informing you what I'm saying, and hopefully this time around you guys are gonna make good money from the market. Okay, so that is the Dow Jones. Let's look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ, oh my God, it's a zebra. Oh my goodness, a zebra formation. Yellow, red. So it's a zebra. So the highest point is here, the lowest point is here. So which means that we have to do the, So this is the highest point. So this is going to be like what, 16,466, 446, sorry, 446, yeah. Yes, wait a minute. Let me just change the color. Okay, that's the high, and the low will be here. Yesterday's low. Yesterday low will be 16,080. Ah, good number. Okay, so this is the range of the market. So how many points is this? We take the mathematics involved here as well. Okay, 16,446. 16,446 minus 16,080. You'll get 36.6. Okay, 36.6. So here it goes 36.6, yeah, 366 points. So which means that upside, okay, upside itself, right? Upside and downside is also matching the BNB. Can you see that? Yeah, it's matching because the BNB high low is about the same. So which means that, right, the market either is going to go to 16,778 or it's going to go down to 15,731. So again, this is actually quite scary because why? We have also a BNB and KSL level here. And if the market breaks down, all right, breaks yesterday low, that could be selling 16,080, right? Once you break that number, it will bring it down all the way. And if the market can come down to 15,731, I'm pretty sure Hang Seng will drop easily at least 500 points. Yeah, because current price now is 16,104. If you go down to 15,731, that's 400 points. Easily Hang Seng will go down 500 points to 600 points. Yeah. So again, this is a long haul, long short. But what is important is that there is a KSI jump. This is a KSI jump, which you don't see normally for selling, but it's happening right now. And of course, we should be seeing some selling soon. Yeah. So watch out for this. The market seemingly is telling us that the market may want to go down to take some profit in the near term. Yeah. S&P 500. Now look at it. Why I say it's so powerful to have the BNB. Look at it. Look at it. The BNB was created here. That's about 1 week ago. And I said that if the market will go up, it will hit 47.26, right? So all the way, the market from here go all the way up. It's only yesterday, the 47.26 was traded. And then after that, you see immediately it reversed down. So now you understand why it's all right. The BNB is so powerful and the reversal of it is so powerful. Oh my goodness. So yesterday, after I saw the BNB hit 47.26, I tell my friends around me, once it go down below 47.26, short the S&P 500. And of course, S&P now has given us a pretty decent profit because it's down by almost 50 points from where we shorted. Yeah. So this is pretty good. So all you need to do is have some BNB, some of the charts right in front of you, and you can make money on a regular basis. You really don't need me to be around you. You just know what to do. So now the thing is this: if the S&P is a pullback, then of course it'll pull back to where we started off. So the way it started itself, right, it will be somewhere around here, and then it will be 46.11. Okay, 46.11. So of course this is not, I don't know how real would that be in real life, but now we're seeing right here, if the market loses that, there is a possibility for it to go down to 46.11 level. Yeah. Okay, so that's the US stock market. Have a bit extended today. How about Nikkei? Oh, sorry. Now for Nikkei, we also have a BNB, and we are very, very near to the triggering of it already. Right, this is the BNB, and the market goes down. The downside is 28,258. Now we are just about 100 points away from it itself. Right, the low this morning went out to 28,283. I think doesn't know what happened. So which means that the market stayed down. Now it's below the opening price, below P2, right? So below OP, below P2, no matter how, it's a sell. And of course, the market here itself shows that, right, if it goes down lower, it can go down to this point, and that's 28,258. Okay? All right, so about 100 plus points though, but it's below MA30 and MA200, and now it's below MLP. The probability of it finding a chance to survive on the upside is very tough though. Yep. Okay, so that is the Nikkei. Let's go at DAX. Now, DAX yesterday pump up. As you can see, it got pump up. And then after that, right, it came all the way down itself. Okay, so I told you guys, it will see the MA 30 level at 15,685. And of course, this is what's happening right now. And what it's going to see is for DAX, is that if DAX continue to stay like that on the downside, because it's pump up and use and sell down, the next level it will happen is to cover the gap here. The gap here itself is 15,300, around there. Okay, let me just be more accurate a bit. 400, yeah, 15,400. Okay, 300 to 400. That means that the market had to come down to here itself. So for DAX to come down by 200 points, it will also shake the market a bit, right? Yeah, so that's why take note of that when the market is want to open later. Okay, so that is DAX. That's like crude oil. Now, crude oil is sideways, not doing what to do, but the KSI is upticking very strongly. So same thing again, guys. We are now really well supported at here. Nothing much to change. The market is very supported at this point, and this level is $70.53. I'll make it simple. Put is actually the one that I say 70.50, yeah. And then after that, now we're looking at either the market go all the way up to this point here at 76.20, 76.10, or we go to 67.4. Okay, 67.4. So everybody guess where we'll be going. But at the moment now, the boys are still buying into it. So the market has a tendency to shoot higher if it can stay and break above the barrier. All right, so that is the crude oil. So let's look at the other two markets. So what we have now will be gold. Now, gold is actually pretty naughty by some people saying, because it's like staying very, very slow. But do note once again, for gold itself, right, it's having a bit of problem because if the Federal Reserve is going to hike interest rate, it's going to increase the tapering, it's not going to do well for gold, yeah? So for gold, that's the reason why it's been so sideways, and not half surprised that there might be a bit of profit taking from the people, and obviously prefer to wait for a while for the market to move on. Now for gold, my stand is this: the KSI is red in color, the blue bars are retreating. So what does it mean? That means that the sellers are still increasing, but the blue bar shows that the sellers' activity is reduced. So it'll be a mixed bag here. So the thing is, if the gold can stay above OP, I'm pretty sure it will be able to hit the this level here at 1796 level, yeah. Okay, because it's a stack right now for MA30 and MA200. So I believe that the market should be able to go to this point. Now we are 1786, so it's a matter of time the market go to 1796 level. Okay, all right, that is my view on gold. But of course, if we sell down and break the MLP, then there is a next level that it may go, and that will be here. Just to set up with you guys. Okay, that's about 1775. Okay, 1775. All right, 1775. Okay, that will be the level for the gold to come down if we choose to go down instead. 1775. Okay, all right, so that is gold. And let's look at silver. Now, silver is still sideways. Now, some people did ask me, Kel, what's my view on silver? I keep on saying the same thing over and over again. To me, it's that silver and gold, and it's not moving yet. So, of course, silver won't be moving. And silver now is still doing the, what do you call, sideways movement. So, unless it comes to $21.49, then maybe it will stop. And after that, recover to buy. Okay, that's one way. The other way is that the market shoot up all the way to $23 and go down, and shame, all right, the other traders. So what do you think, guys? Now, my view is this: most likely the market will be sideways for quite a while. And if you're gonna ask me in terms of technical, I still think that it has a chance to go to MA 30. Yeah, there's a chance. Okay, slim chance, but it is possible. Okay, so that is gold and silver for you. Let's look at Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, do not, you need to use the Bitcoin.WL as to watch the market. If not, you will have to bust out and say that if you don't have it. So let's take a look here. So you can see that it doesn't have a WL, right? You find the one WL. Yeah. There we go. BTC.WL. Can you see that? Yeah. Okay. Now, Bitcoin is now hovering and it's below $47,000. I still think that Bitcoin will follow the BNB strategy. It's going down towards now to 43,000. So 43,429 also happened to coincide with the KCB technical point. So which means that, right, there's a pretty good chance for Bitcoin to come down all the way to today's 43,429 level. There's a high chance for it to happen, yeah? Okay. All right, so that is Bitcoin, and let's look at Ethereum to wrap it up. Now, Ethereum is down now. It was at 4,100 2 days ago, and yesterday went all the way down to 37.57. So again, I was pretty spot on my Ethereum, and I said that Ethereum will be going down, and it's going to come down. Now, it misses the BNB by a bit, so the level is 36.60. Okay. All right. So let's see whether can we have a potential movement down all the way to 36.60. Now, of course, if you hit 36.60, it's all right. Would it be a good time to buy? Yes, indeed, it will be a good time to buy. If you want to squeeze the market, it's 35.77. That's squeezing the market already. So to me now, right, at 36.6 itself, if you go down to 36.6, it will be a good time to look at some buying. Yeah, because Ethereum itself is more in use, there are more trading on it, and the utilization is high. So that's why people will prefer that over Bitcoin anytime. Yep. Okay, so are we clear with everybody here itself? We know that what to do, and today is the 14th of December. Tomorrow is 15. So tomorrow is technically, based on what Larry Lim say, it could be a bottom. It could be only nothing 100%. And of course, if that is all right, then at least we know what to do in the market. Okay, all right, that will be all for today. Thank you once again, guys. Appreciate you coming online, and of course, staying with me. Take care, and see you later at 1 p.m. if you're interested in some US stocks. Okay, bye-bye.